Hi, it's Mobile Max, and it is Monday, May 12th, 2025. What's happening in the news? Sean Combs' sex trial, prostitution across state lines trial, whatever, started a day or so ago and is moving along quickly. What will happen? Well, this is very reminiscent of 1995 OJ Simpson trial, and it's naturally dependent on who the jurors are. How are they picking the jury? If there's a lot of black people in the jury pool and they pick a lot of black people on the jury, then chances are he'll get a hung jury or a get acquitted. Because black people stick together, especially if they're famous, if the defendant is famous. O.J. Simpson was guilty as hell, but he had a lot of money, and he had really great lawyers, and I guess half the jury was black. 6 people were black in that jury, and they were looking for a reason to acquit him, and they found it. So that's my assessment of the Sean P. Diddy Combs trial. Is dependent on who the jury are. No matter what happens, if a lot of them, 4 are black, I predict a hung jury. If 6 or more are black, I predict an acquittal. Also, the liberal media, the hypocrites that they are, bashed President Trump for bringing in thousands or whatever of white South Africans who've been badly treated by the black ANC government in South Africa. The whole world was against South Africa for apartheid. But the fact was that during apartheid, as unsavory as that is, it was the top African nation at that time in GNP and lack of poverty, in what the average person got. Sure, a lot of white people were on the top, but the black people actually were better off under a white run government and apartheid. Since ANC has taken over, they're more racist than the white people. They take away white farms and give it to whoever, and the whole economy has collapsed under black government in South Africa. Massive corruption. They can't even give power, electricity to the people. They got to have blackouts. They let the whole infrastructure collapse. Anyway, the liberal media are giant hypocrites. The damn Biden administration, the liberal, Democratic, Black Lives Matter Biden administration, let in millions of poverty-stricken peasants from South America, from Central America, from Mexico, from Haiti. All they do when they come here is they take. They need housing, they need food, they need money. And President Trump lets in maybe upper income white people who might have some skills and some education to actually help this country. And they bash him about that. We need people, smart people. Elon Musk is from South Africa originally, for God's sake. These goddamn liberal media, they are the biggest hypocrites in the world. Also, what's happened the last couple days, black Democratic Newark mayor protested and tried to enter ICE facility in New Jersey. Why is he so concerned about immigration, customs, and enforcement? It's because undocumented illegal aliens and illegal alien criminals are part of the constituency. That's why he's fighting for them. The Democrats let millions and millions of illegal immigrants in here with the plan of getting these people to vote for them. It's obvious. They take such good care of them. They get them Section 8 housing. They get them all sorts of government grants. Democrats also don't want to allow people having to produce their identification when voting. I think that's absolutely essential. The Constitution of this country is for citizens voting. There's no such thing as people who aren't citizens being able to vote. But without an ID, anybody and their mother could vote. They could come into this country, vote, and then leave again. Because you don't know who the hell they are. Now, these liberals, they are corrupt and they're racist. The liberals are more racist than the white people. Here in Los Angeles, as soon as these black government got in power, they start, and the liberals, which they've run California for quite a while now, they started getting rid of all the white people. When you go to a post office, what do you see? Nothing but black people. You go to the DMV, how many white people are there? Not many. When you go anywhere, to the grocery store, no white people. The liberal Democrats are totally racist. They're against white people. So whenever they have an argument they can't win, they pull out the race card. You're a racist, you're racist. They're giant hypocrites. They're the ones who are racist. And when they get in power, they take care of themselves. And corruption goes through the roof. And criminals in Hancock Park, which is a high-income area, they've had 10 robberies, home invasion robberies, the last, week or two. Well, what do I got to say to them? Our LAPD has been hollowed out by the Democrats. They got rid of all the honest white officers and all the honest Latino officers, and now they have a staffing shortage because nobody wants to be under the thumb of these radical liberals. Anyway, things have got to change because the real racists are these new radical liberals. And I can see it here where I live in Los Angeles, where criminals and illegal aliens run wild, and honest white people are discriminated against. All right, that's all I got to say.